Never end up as a housewife. Housewife has no respect. Housewife has no dignity. The third form of provision is work. Somebody say work. 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 10. Paul said, while we are with you, we instructed that if a man does not work, he should not eat. God wants you to work. But let me say this to you. There's a difference between work and job. What many of us have is job, not work. Work is for impact. Job is for income. Job is what you do to earn a living. But work is what you enjoy to do even if nobody's paying you. That's why many people are not fulfilled, because they have jobs, they don't have work. That is why a banker earning money can leave banker to baking. Because banking to him is work, is job. But baking is his work. Work is what God wants to use to bless you, not job. Because you can have a job and you are not happy at the job. I have seen people that studied electronics who are cashiers in the bank. So what God wants to bless you is important. That you understand work, discover. We are starting our leadership and entrepreneurial business school in January. For everyone who is in business, it's going to be powerful. To teach you strategies. In Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1, he said, I will stand upon my watch and see what he will say to me. I will stand upon my watch and see what he will say to me. Ladies and gentlemen, words are heard, not seen. It's supposed to be, I will stand upon my watch and hear what he will say to me. But this place says, I will stand upon my watch and see what he will say. Meaning sometimes when God wants to speak to you, he does so through pictures. He does so through what? Vision. God can give you a picture, a vision of a business, and that business become what nobody has ever done, but everybody needs. Many of us have jobs, but we don't have work. You have job, that is why when it's Monday, you are tired. Say, Monday again, I'm going there again. I'm going there again. But in all, whether it's work, whether it's job, there is exchange. You must put in labor. You must be relevant in an organization. Are you following what I'm talking about? So the plan and the purpose of God is that for you to understand the place of work before success. The only place where success comes before work is the dictionary. It's only the dictionary that success comes before work. Whatever you want to ask is already there. There's already success before you start looking for what you are asking for. Only the dictionary does success come before work. Work, one of the reasons why you must work is that there is dignity in labor. There is honor that a lady has a salon or a lady goes about fixing people's hair. There is honor. Labor has dignity. Never end up as a housewife. Never end up as a housewife. Housewife has no respect. Housewife has no dignity. Sir or ma. Except you are nursing a baby. Except you are unwell. Nothing should keep you at home. Not even your husband. Tell him. Convince him. Even if he's bringing his millions, even your 1,000 is important. You want to buy this one, your husband. You want to buy toothpaste, your husband. You want to buy this one, your husband. And you are wondering why they don't value you. Who will value a liability? It's important. It comes to the house, bread has been bought, you bought it. It comes to the house, you have made food at times. Are you following what I'm talking about? Even if he gives you, no matter what it is, he doesn't want to allow me start business, sir. You don't even need, that's why it's called work. When it's about job, you may need all the capital. But when it's work, it can be a talent. It can just be you fixing people's hair. I wish I'm talking to somebody here. Physical materials are bought with physical money. You do not pay rent with prayer. You do not buy pepper with speaking in tongues. God could not have dispatched you to your world without giving you an advantage for transaction. Provision is your transaction as you move to your destination. You cannot succeed in life and become a high flyer without advantage. It is your means that determines your might. A man without means is a man that lacks might. Ladies and gentlemen, the currency for dignity is supply. No stranded man should demand honor. Honor is not for the stranded. Physical materials are bought with physical money. You do not pay rent with prayer. You do not buy pepper with speaking in tongues. I'm talking of provision. Sir, when you are stranded, you are in warfare. When you are blessed, you are in warfare. Stranded men are men of continuous warfare. Listen to me. Nothing triggers provision like vision. The word pro means in support of. That's the word pro. So once there is vision, there must be provision. Can I say this to you? A life without vision is horrible. But a life without provision is a tragedy. There are many of you that have ideas. You have ideas, you have visions in your head, but you lack provision, so it appears you are a failure. No matter what you think you need, you have, sir. You need something to empower it. Even a carpenter needs capital. Are you following what I'm talking about? Even a carpenter needs capital. Every man without provision, his idea is merely a wish. Nothing turns wishes to reality like supply. What is provision? Leverage. What is provision? Supply. What is provision? Platform. What is provision? Adequate necessity. God wants you to be at that point. In Matthew 25, the traveler could not send them to the world without first giving them talent. God could not dispatch you to your world without first of all giving you the methodology for provision. So that you are bankrupt of provision is not up to God. It's because there is something you lack. To think that your life is encapsulated with just food. Are you feeding me? Whoever is not feeding me, I don't care. You should care. Without God, we cannot. Without men, God will not. Without God, we cannot. Without men, God will not. Without God, we can't survive. Without God, we can't live. Without God, we can't breathe. But without men, God will do nothing. Just the way you need God, God needs men. So you need men. Only God can save the world, but God cannot save the world alone. Only God can save the world, but God cannot save the world alone. God needs men. Only God can bless you, but you must pass through the instrumentality of men. One time somebody looked at David in 1 Chronicles chapter 12 verse 18. He said, David, blessed be David, blessed be thy helpers. Am I communicating here? Peace upon thee and peace to thy helper. In other words, what he was saying, he said, David, you are what you are today because there are men helping you. You are what you are today because there are men supporting you. He said, blessed be David, peace be David, peace be thy helper, for God helpeth thee. Child of God, God can plant men to become a blessing in your life. God can plant men to provide what you need. God can plant men to give you support. God can plant men to give you assistance. God can plant men to give you everything you need. Blessed be David, blessed be thy helper. In other words, David is blessed because he has got helpers around him. Am I communicating here? So you must understand the instrumentality of men. Stop treating men shabbily. Stop having this consciousness of, I don't need anybody. Are you feeding me? What a waste of material. What a waste of creature that you are. To think that your life is encapsulated with just food. Are you feeding me? Whoever is not feeding me, I don't care. You should care. Because there's someone that God has planted around you. and your nonchalant, your attitude, your character can become irritating, and you lose dignity. You lose head. Am I communicating?